Hey, Pastor Andrew here. Let me ask you a question. Who's your tutor? What's your tutor? Maybe you think, well, it's kind of a funny question. I don't have a tutor. I'm not in school anymore. But here's the truth. You will become like what you take in. What you allow into your mind, what you watch, what you listen to, what you read, those things that you allow through your eyes or through your ears into your mind, they really are your tutor. So are they tutoring you well to good, or are they leading you away from the good? Think about this. TV shows are teaching you something. As you watch, it's just innocent, it's just a movie, or it's just a TV show. Well, the truth is, you're learning as you watch TV. The culture is teaching us. They're teaching you. This is what's funny. This is what's not funny. This is what's appropriate in our culture. This is what's not appropriate. This is what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. Those values are being taught in TV shows and sitcoms and dramas and Netflix and movies. There really is. We're being tutored by what we watch. What about social media? There's no question that social media is designed for you to find what you're looking for, that perception bias situation, rather than necessarily all of what is out there. So take a moment, think through that for just a second. In a given week, what all do you let into your mind? And through what avenues of media, listening to music, watching TV, reading books, that kind of stuff, YouTube videos, whatever it is, all the stuff that you allow into your mind in a given week, what would that look like? If you take just a second to think through that and process that. And then how do you feel afterwards? How do you feel about that? When you spend time on social media, for example, do you feel more anxiety? Do you feel anxious? Well, let's consider what the Apostle Paul how he gives advice to the early church in Philippians chapter 4, verses 6 through 9. Here's what Paul encourages his church. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just and pure and lovely and commendable, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things. And what you have learned and received and heard and seen in me, practice these things, and the God of peace will be with you. That's a lot to consider, isn't it? So who's your tutor? What is tutoring you? Are they things that are true and honorable and just and pure and lovely and commendable? Or are they not? And you may think, well, it's just not that important. I want to challenge you. It is. What we allow into our mind shapes us. It affects us. It really is tutoring us. Think about it.